Hey everybody, D'Franco Painting Wallpaper. We're here looking at some commercial spaces where we're doing some wallpaper. So we're gonna do a quick video on how much room we need to set up. So I'll do a video on that. I'll think of his name. It's not Lewis. Manuel has a space machine set up over here. So that way you can see exactly how much room we need for that. And then you can kind of see in general, these are all different size rooms. This is an elderly facility, so ways we can help. Handrails are always a big deal. This one's nice because the handrail doesn't have to be taken off, but if they do, we want to make sure we coordinate that with enough time so we can take the paper off, put it on the same day. We get into different types of rooms. Luckily this section of the place is closed, but dealing with beds is a big deal. Dealing with people, so we have to make sure we can coordinate being able to install either the whole wall, like back there for that accent wall, or ideally the whole room, because that way we can move furniture, put it all in the middle, wallpaper everything, do any repairs we need to do, put everything back at the end of the day. These call buttons right there, we had this happen where we need to make sure that those call buttons are put back the exact same place but taken off the right way. Some of them get alerts as soon as you take them off, they go off. So we have to make sure when we're doing rooms like this, you know, the staff here has been really great, but sometimes people forget, so just being able to make sure that those buttons and kind of stuff are taken off. And then other issues, bathrooms. We didn't have to do bathrooms in here, which is good because they can be a pain, especially trying to deal with residents. Cleaning wallpaper adhesive. Sometimes the smell of the adhesive can be a problem. We're using 234, which we've never had issues with odor on, but there's always a first. Some adhesives work. It's usually primers, so when we're repairing walls, you have to do some spot repairs, and we're using spot primer on the wall. So sometimes the odor from the primer can trigger alarms, but it can also trigger people that have, you know, sensitive allergies, that kind of stuff. Speaking of alarms, fire alarms. So we learned this one yesterday. They have a door for us to go back over there. So they had us unlocked so we could kind of bring stuff in and out. And one of the staff didn't notice it. And so during the time we were at our trucks bringing stuff in, they locked the door. And in the course of them locking the door, one of our guys was inside the bathroom. He goes outside, but when he goes outside, he opened the door. When he opened the door, of course, all the alarms go off in the facility. Never a fun time because everyone's looking around to see who escaped. I shouldn't say escaped, but see who escaped from the facility. So that was an issue of people coming to find out what happened. And we're like, well, we didn't know. They had it unlocked. They told us we'd come in and out, and it didn't quite work out that way. The other thing about doing repairs on drywall issues is when we're taking paper off, when we're sanding, sometimes when we're using the sander, and we have a fast tool, but even with that, sometimes the drywall dust. We had this happen in a facility where after we started sanding, even with a fast tool, it was just enough dust that was right next to a fire alarm that dust triggered the fire alarm for some reason. I've never had another facility do that. It was really weird, but it can happen. And then, well, speaking of alarms, when we're doing outside corners like this, we want to make sure that we can wrap these. So when we wrap them, typically we used to use, depending where we're at, torches work great, but we can't quite use them here. So heat guns work really well. So you want to use a heat gun on this to wrap it around, but the heat guns can get really hot, and same thing if there's an alarm like that and it's closer to where we're at, those heat guns will trigger. So we end up having to use hair dryers. They're not as hot, but they work out really, really well to make sure we can wrap corners like this. I'm trying to think what else, other issues. Residents. Residents can have some light fingers sometimes. So it's kind of nice how they have us set up in here. They have this closed temporarily. So we have this area to stage, and everyone else is staging stuff in here too. But when we're doing smaller areas, like we have some hallways to work on, we have to be very, very careful, and other contractors also, everything has to be on them. So wearing a vest, wearing a tool belt, having a cart, but everything stays in the cart so it travels with you as you're traveling, because when residents come by, not that things go missing. So it's kind of interesting after a week or so, the stuff that we find missing, and you'll find it in residents' rooms that, you know, they didn't know. And so they'll pick it up, take a look at it, and next thing you know, it's in someone's room or it's at a lunch table. Lunch tables are kind of funny. But working with wallpaper and other things, you know, we use razor blades for cutting wallpaper. So we use, basically we're using recycled cups. So drink cups from fast food, we just put a small hole in there, we tape it all shut. Usually use duct tape because I know it came out. We just put a small tiny slit in the front, on the top of it. And we put all the used blades in there and take those at the end of the day. So getting rid of blades is a huge safety concern. And then windows, we've actually had issues with windows where we leave a window open, we go get some paper, come back, and the residents are kind of hanging out their window. It's really goofy, but these are things we have to be careful on. But you know, just in general, I think challenges that we come by when we're doing these kind of projects. So I was doing a quick video. So if you have a project, senior home, memory care, hospitalization type stuff, we're definitely used to handling these kind of things. We have the staff to do it. So these are some top concerns that we have as we're going through how this stuff gets secured, where we're working, and then how we can just make sure we're as efficient as possible, get the job done for you guys. The questions on wallpaper, painting for commercial spaces, hospitals, care facilities, definitely let us know. We're here to help you love the place you're in. Hope you have a great day and God bless.